We were standing on the edge of forever, counting dreams like they were ours to keep. You said my name like it would last forever, but forever was something you couldn't be. We made promises in quiet moments, whispered hope between midnight calls. I held on to every word you told me while you were already letting go. I still wear your shadow in the morning, still hear your voice when it's quiet at night. You moved on like it was nothing, I stayed behind, still trying to survive. Almost forever still hurts inside, 'cause we were so close to a lifetime. You were my always, my reason, my truth. Now I'm learning how to live without you. We didn't make it, but I still remember how loving you felt like forever. Almost forever still hurts, and I don't know how to let you go. Your picture's fading, but the feeling isn't. Every goodbye still feels brand new. I replay the end like I could fix it, like loving harder would bring me back to you. You found your peace in walking away. I found my pain in staying the same. I smile for the world, but when I'm alone, I'm breaking in ways I never showed. I still talk to you in my head sometimes, like you never left, like you still care. You were my home, my safest place. Now I'm lost everywhere. Almost forever still hurts inside, 'cause we were so close to a lifetime. You were my always, my reason, my truth. Now I'm learning how to live without you. We didn't make it, but I still remember how loving you felt like forever. Almost forever still hurts. Maybe someday it won't ache like this. Maybe your name won't shake my chest, but right now love feels like a scar, a reminder of who we were. If almost was all we ever got, then why does it hurt like we lost everything? Almost forever still hurts inside, because I gave you my whole life. You were my always, my first, my last. Now I'm holding on to the past. We didn't make it, but I still remember how loving you felt like forever. Almost forever still hurts, 'cause I loved you like it was real forever. Almost forever still hurts, and loving you was the hardest goodbye. I watch you smile from the other side, holding words I never tried. Every laugh was a knife so slow. You never knew what I couldn't show. I memorized the way you breathe, every secret you tell to me. But I swallowed every I love you, afraid the truth would make me lose you. I was there when you broke apart. I fixed your wounds with my own heart, but I hid behind a brave disguise and let my love stay unspoken. I loved you in silence, I loved you alone, in quiet nights where my tears were my home. I never asked for your heart to stay, I just loved you and let you walk away. You held my world, never knew my pain. I loved you in silence, again and again. You talked about the ones you loved while I prayed to the stars above, that one day you'd look my way, but my fear always stood in the way. I smiled while my chest caved in every time you said we're just friends. I was dying just to be seen, but loving you meant staying unseen. If love was loud, I stayed quiet. If love was fire, I denied it. I chose to hurt instead of risk. Losing you was my greatest fear. I loved you in silence, I loved you alone, in broken dreams I never showed. I never crossed that fragile line. I let you go to save what was mine. You never heard my heart complain. I loved you in silence, again and again. Maybe in another life I'd be brave, I'd say your name and let my heart break. But in this one, I stood still. Loving you was a secret I kept. I loved you in silence till the end. Not as your lover, not even a chance. Just the one who stayed, who understood, who loved you deeper than words ever could. If you ever feel a love that remains, that was me, loving you in silence. I never blamed you, never cried out loud. I loved you quietly, and that was enough. I remember the way you said my name, like it was home, like it would always stay. We were young with our hands full of dreams. I believed every word you'd say. You started drifting without a sound, smiling less when I came around. I kept fixing what I didn't break while you were already walking away. I felt the distance in your touch, but I loved you more when it hurt this much. I stayed when you changed, when your heart wasn't the same, when your eyes stopped looking for me. I stayed through the nights, through the silence and fights, believing love was enough to make you see. You moved on, but love shouldn't feel like it's slipping away. I learned your moods, your cold replies, made excuses for your goodbyes. I watched you become someone else, someone I didn't recognize myself. Still I held on with shaking hands, afraid of losing what we once had. You let go little by little each day. I held tighter, hoping you'd stay. I stayed when you changed, when your heart wasn't the same, when your promises started to fade. I stayed through the doubt, when you were halfway out, loving you in the ways you wouldn't be brave. You moved on, rearranged, left me stuck in yesterday, with your name still stuck in my brain. I broke, but I stayed. Yeah, I stayed when you changed. Maybe loving you was love in the past, trying to make forever last. I was fighting for us alone, calling a lonely heart a home. If love was a war, I lost every fight, still stood there waving goodbye. I stayed when you changed, when you chose yourself over us, when I wasn't enough anymore. I stayed through the pain, through the tears and the rain, till I couldn't stand by the door. You healed, rearranged, left me learning how to be okay with the pieces you left in your wake. I broke, but I stayed. Now I'm walking away, learning my name. I stayed when you changed, but I won't stay the same. I still hear your name in quiet rooms, like a song I never chose. Your shadow lingers in my sleep, in every place we used to go. I packed your things, but not the pain. It stayed behind with me. I smile in public, break alone, where no one else can see. I tell myself I'm getting stronger, but healing doesn't happen fast. Every step away from you feels like I'm tearing from the past. I'm letting go slowly, piece by piece, day by day, learning how to breathe without echoes loud in words you never said. I replay all the promises still sleeping in my head. I loved you more than I loved myself. That's the truth I hide. I stayed when I was breaking down. You left before you tried. They say time heals everything, but time feels cruel and cold. Every memory pulls me back to a love I couldn't hold. I'm letting go slowly. If trembling hands and tears, every goodbye takes something that I carried all these years. I'm letting go slowly, even though it hurts this way. I'm not done loving you, I'm just learning not to stay. If love is meant to set you free, why does freedom feel like loss? I gave you all my heart, you left me counting what it cost. I hope one day you'll smile again without wondering why, without seeing your face every time I cry. I'm letting go slowly, not because I wanna leave, but because holding on to you is breaking what's left of me. I'm letting go slowly, though my heart still wants you near. I'm choosing me for once, even through the tears. I love you from a distance now, where my heart can finally heal. I'm letting go slowly, but this goodbye still feels real. The room still holds your shadow, like you never really left. Your laughter in the silence is the hardest part I get. I fold your name in memories I try to put away, but every road I walk alone still leads me to that day. I swore I'd be okay with time, but time just let me know some love doesn't fade away, it only learns to hurt me slow. Our goodbye still echoes in every empty room, in every broken promise I made believe in you. up all the reasons why we couldn't make it through. But my heart keeps unpacking them every time I miss you. I replay every moment, wonder where I went wrong, how a love that felt forever didn't even last that long. I learned how to smile again, but not how to forget. Your absence is a language my heart still hasn't learned. Our goodbye still echoes through nights I can't outrun, and tears I never planned to cry for what we never become. I call your name in dreams, I wake up incomplete. You said this was for the best, but it's still breaking me. If love is just a lesson, why does it feel like loss? Why do I carry all the pain while you've already moved on? I'd give back every memory if it meant one last day, but forever turned to yesterday when you walked away. Our goodbye still echoes like a song I can't erase, in every shattered maybe, in every almost place. I loved you past the ending, I loved you past the truth. Our goodbye still echoes, and it always sounds like you. If we ever meet again on some distant, softer road, just know I never stopped loving you. I just learned to let you go. The room was quiet, louder than before. Your eyes wouldn't meet mine anymore. Your hands were shaking, but your voice was calm, like you'd already healed from all the harm. You said my name like it was goodbye, like loving me had finally run dry. I stood there frozen, trying to breathe, while you were already learning how to leave. I searched your face for one last sign that maybe your heart still beat with mine, but your silence said what words couldn't show. You were already gone before you let me go. It was the night you let me go, when love turned cold, when time moved slow. I watched forever fade to black as you didn't even look back. I held my heart, you held your pride. I broke inside, but you survived. Every tear still haunts me so, from the night you let me go. The streets still echo with your name. Every memory feels the same. Your laugh still lives inside my chest, a ghost that never lets me rest. I replay every will be okay. okay. Like promises that lost their way. You walked away like I was strong, but I was barely holding on. I begged the stars to change your mind, to rewind us back in time. But wishes fall like falling snow. They melt the night you let me go. It was the night you let me go. When love turned cold, when time moved slow, I watched forever fade to black as you didn't even look back. I held my heart, you held your pride. I broke inside, but you survived. Every tear still haunts me so, from the night you let me go. Do you ever miss the way I stayed? Even when it hurt, I never strayed. I loved you more than I should show, more than you'll ever know. Now I sleep beside the empty truth. Loving you was losing you, and I'm still here learning how to live without you now. It was the night you let me go. I felt my world collapse so slow. Your goodbye still burns my soul, like a scar I can't outgrow. If loving you was all I know, then losing you broke me below. I'll always feel that silent blow, from the night you let me go. I still whisper what we used to be, to a love that couldn't stay with me. Some nights I almost let you know, but I remember you let me go. You looked at me like you were almost home, but your eyes were packed, already gone. I heard your heart in the quiet instead, in all of the things you left unsaid. You smiled like love was still alive, but your silence told a deeper lie. I kept waiting for you to explain, but hope was calling out in vain. Every pause felt heavier than true. Every breath was me holding on to you. It was the words you never said that broke me. That I still care, but please don't leave. I would have stayed through all your storms if you just told me I was worth fighting for. It wasn't goodbye that wrecked my chest, it was the love you never confessed. I'm haunted by the promises you kept silent, by the words you never said. We danced around the cracks in us, like love was something we shouldn't touch. I read your pain between each line, but you never let it become mine. I asked your heart to tell the truth, but it hid behind I'm fine from you. You let me love you all alone, while you slowly let me go. I gave you space, I gave you time. You gave me nothing but goodbye. words could have made you stay. It was the words you never said that broke me, the truth you buried deep inside. I would have learned how to let you heal if you just told me how you feel. Now I'm standing here with all this pain, loving answers that never came. I'll carry this silence till the end, the words you never said. If you ever find your voice someday, know I heard you anyway. In the words you never said. We were young with our hands full of hope, drawing dreams in the dark. Every promise you whispered so close left a permanent mark. We said always like it couldn't fade, like a love never bends. But life had a way of pulling us where we couldn't mend. I still see you in quiet places, still hear your voice in my head. We were standing on the edge of something, but we fell instead. We almost made forever, you and I. We were seconds for forever, then goodbye. Had our names written deep in the stars, but the sky fell apart. We almost made forever, but we broke. Now I'm holding the pieces of the hope that we couldn't keep together. We almost made forever. Your jacket still hanging by the door, like you're coming back home. But time doesn't knock anymore, it just leaves me alone. Every song feels like it's about us, every love feels the same. I learned love doesn't always mean staying, sometimes it's walking away. I repray the night we stopped trying, when silence said what we couldn't say. We almost made forever, you and I. We were seconds for forever, then goodbye. Had our names written deep in the stars, but the sky fell apart. We almost made forever, but we broke. Now I'm holding the pieces of the hope that we couldn't keep together. We almost made forever. If loving you was the best part of me, then as it used to be pain, I'd do it all again just to feel your hand in mine. One last time, one last time. I don't hate you, I still care. That's what hurts the most. We didn't lose the love we had, we just lost the road. We almost made forever, it was real, every love, every touch, every feel. Even broken, I know in my heart, we were something, not just a start. We almost made forever, I swear. And some part of me will always stay there with the love we couldn't sever. We almost made forever. almost made forever, and I'll carry that forever with me. I held the door while you walked away, still believing you'd turn back to stay. Your words were soft, but your eyes were gone. I felt the ending before it came along. You said I'm tired, like love was a fight, like all our dreams didn't matter tonight. I begged my heart to stay strong somehow, but it started breaking right there, right now. You promised forever, said we'd be okay, but forever faded with the things you didn't say. You let go first, I was holding on, counting the seconds till you were gone. I loved you harder than you'll ever know. You closed the door, left me in the echo. You let go first, I stayed too long, writing your name in every song. I would have fought through the worst and the hurt, but you let go first. Your picture's still on my phone at night, smiling like everything was right. I replay the moment you said goodbye, like maybe this time I'll understand why. I carried the weight of what we were, while you learned how to forget her. Me, you found your freedom, I found the truth. Love hurts deepest when it's only you. I would have stayed through the cracks and scars, but you were already halfway gone. You let go first, I was holding on, believing love could fix what was wrong. I gave you all that my heart could show. You chose the silence, I chose the hope. You let go first, I stayed too strong, still thinking we could belong. I would have loved you until it hurt, but you let go first. Maybe someday you'll feel this pain when you miss my voice calling your name. The nights get quiet, the truth cuts deep, that love like mine isn't easy to keep. I didn't quit, I didn't run. You were my always, my only one. You let go first, that's the truth. I lost myself trying not to lose you. I would have stayed through the worst of it all, but you were already letting us fall. You let go first, now I'm learning to breathe with a broken heart in your memory. I would have loved you until the end of the world, but you let go first. If love was a war, I stood and fought. You walked away, I stayed and lost. I didn't leave, I was still yours. You let go first, and that hurt the most. The room still smells like your perfume, but you're nowhere in the air. Your shadow sleeps beside my bed, like you're almost there. Your coffee cup is still untouched by the sink we used to share. I talk to walls that don't reply, pretending that you care. I thought time would soften this pain, but it only taught me how to wait. Your absence is loud in the silence at night. It screams every truth we were scared to fight. I miss you most when the world calms down. Your absence is louder than your sound. I reach for you in empty space, still memorizing your face. You're gone, but somehow still around. Your absence is loud. I wear a smile like armor now, so no one sees the break. They say your name like it's nothing, but it's more than I can take. We promised forever softly, like it couldn't disappear. Now I replay every I love you, wishing you were here. I keep asking what went wrong, but the echo answers back too strong. Your absence loud in the silence at night. It screams every truth we were scared to fight. I miss you most when the world calms down. Your absence is louder than your sound. I reach for you in empty space, still memorizing your face. You're gone, but somehow still around. Your absence is loud. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it all again. I'd break my heart 1,000 times just to feel you once again. Now every song, every street, every dream pulls me apart. You didn't take your things when you left. You took my heart. Your absence is loud, it follows me home. In crowded rooms, I feel alone. Your goodbye still shakes the ground.